Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown.
And on tonight's card, we're going to be hearing live from our WWE Undisputed Champion CM Punk. We're going to have Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov, as well as Akira Tozawa versus Shawn Spears. Of SmackDown, the premiere debut episode on WWE 2K26, brought to you by Sunset Pro Wrestling. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are picking up right where we left off after WrestleMania season, as our current main event champions of both SmackDown and Raw are CM Punk and Roman Reigns. But right now, we're starting off the show with Shawn Spears versus Akira Tozawa. Now, both of these men looking forward to punching their ticket into entering themselves into the WWE draft, which will be coming up very, very soon up here shortly. But Shawn Spears with the Irish whip misses, and Akira stops himself. As Shawn with a strike, Akira with the kick below the belt, and a couple of strikes for a combination right here with a snapmare into a, as he was going for a drop kick but misses. As now, Shawn Spears with his own combo of his own goes behind on Akira and drops Akira's spine first onto that knee right there. Now, Shawn Spears and Akira Tozawa, these men I don't believe have ever faced each other in a match, but Akira Tozawa thrown outside like garbage as Shawn Spears turns to the crowd now here and begins taunting as the referee starts their count on Akira Tozawa outside of this ring. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a lot of surprises on this episode of SmackDown, as this is the first SmackDown in what's going to be a very hot series as Shawn Spears slams Akira right off the mat right there. And it looks like he's going to Irish whip him right back into the ring as Shawn Spears looks to be having a lot of the control here as Akira Tozawa rolls out of the way, but Shawn right back to it with a snap suplex in the middle of the ring. As he wraps over for the cover, doesn't even get a count. But as I was saying, as these two men go for a collar and elbow tie-up, these two men are looking to punch their ticket and entering themselves into the WWE draft, which is going to be hosted the first rounds. It's really a three-way between ECW, Raw, and SmackDown. But these two men are looking forward to just putting their name just even in the ballots to even be picked to be drafted onto any of their selected shows here. As Akira Tozawa now got that armbar locked in right there in the middle of the ring. As Akira's looking to gain some sort of momentum, as in the first couple of minutes of this match, Shawn Spears has really had his number right now. As Shawn Spears looking to go for a super kick but misses. As Akira Tozawa goes for a stretch, but Shawn reverses it and flips himself over onto Akira Tozawa. As now Akira Tozawa making his way back to his feet here, as Shawn with a jawbreaker right there. And looking to be going for a neck breaker right there in the middle of the ring. As he's got Akira Tozawa where he wants him with that stomp right there. Shawn Spears is not one to play by the rules, folks, as we all know. As if you've watched him in NXT, you will know that this man is a part of the culling and that he is a very, very dangerous man. He is not to be taken lightly as Akira Tozawa with the reverse, looking to gain some momentum here as Akira goes behind for a snap German suplex as the referee counts it. As we only get a count of 1.5. That might be I believe that's the longest count fall we've had since this match has started, as Akira Tozawa with the Irish whip, and he went for an elbow, but it looks like Shawn caught him right there with a final shot to that knee right there in the middle of the ring. As he's sizing up Akira Tozawa, as he got Akira on his shoulders now here. Akira fighting back. He still can't find that momentum, that second gear, as he hits him with the running into the Shining Wizard straight to the face as both men are knocked down. And Akira doesn't even know where he is, I don't think. We got a sold-out crowd here in Florida tonight, chanting for these two men, as these two men are giving it all they've got on this opening match. As Akira went for a front drop kick but misses, as Shawn picking him up. Oh my goodness! As that super kick connects as he goes for the fall here. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Akira Tozawa, as Shawn Spears looking to be getting a little bit frustrated here, as I thought that was it too, honestly. But Akira showing that he has all the fight as he dodges that neckbreaker again. And he hits Shawn with an Irish whip into the corner. And now a scoop slam, having Shawn Spears right where he wants him as he goes for a pin here. One kick out at 1 by Shawn Spears. As, oh my goodness, what is Akira Tozawa going for? Is he going for the jumping senton from the top rope? Is that going to be it? 1, 2, 3 as Akira Tozawa pulls off his first victory in this Universe Series. As Akira Tozawa might want to soak it in, as that was a well-deserved victory over Shawn Spears right there. As who the hell is that? Oh my goodness, is that Hector Flores in the Archetype? Chris Devin? We haven't seen these two in forever. As he Irish whips Akira Tozawa, and he's telling Hector Flores, hold him down. What is he gonna go for here? What is he doing? What is he doing? No. Oh my goodness! That arm of Akira Tozawa. Can we get medic out here? We need a medic out here. He just snapped Akira Tozawa's arm. Can we get a medic out here, please, immediately? The Archetype, Chris Devin, has made his debut on SmackDown.
This is not the same Archetype we once knew, that's for sure.
As ladies and gentlemen, as we transition to our next match between Kyle Fletcher and Axiom, I'm honestly left speechless. I'm at a loss for words as to what I just witnessed. As we just witnessed the return of the Archetype, the debut on the main roster of the Archetype Chris Devin, who is a former NXT superstar who has now been called up to the main roster. I'm speechless. Somebody got to check on Akira Tozawa, man. If that's how it's going to be opening on SmackDown, I don't know if it's going to be safe for any of these superstars out here. But nonetheless, we're going to get right into this match here. I see Kyle Fletcher just blindsiding Axiom before this match could even get underway. The Money in the Bank winner, Kyle Fletcher, who won the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania, is attacking Fraxium outside this ring right now. As Kyle Fletcher, he seems to be taking no prisoners after winning the Money in the Bank contract. He's had no remorse for any sign of human life. The match can't even get underway. These two are taking it to each other on the outside of the ring as he just hit him with a power bomb on the outside into that concrete. Are we even going to get a real contest here, ladies and gentlemen? As Kyle Fletcher throwing Fraxium into that barricade. And can he get him in the ring so that we could get this match underway? Why can't we just have a normal match? Oh my goodness! A power bomb onto that barricade. First Chris Devin. Now Kyle Fletcher. I don't know what's in the air tonight. As Kyle Fletcher launches Axiom into that steel ring post. Jesus. He's just throwing Fraxium. As Kyle Fletcher seems to be taking no prisoners. As finally it looks like we're going to be getting him into the ring now here to start this match. Oh my goodness. As he just bounced him off the ropes and hit him with a lariat on the outside. As Fraxium making it back to his feet now. Going to slam Kyle on to the mat. But Kyle with the slam of his own. And throwing Axiom into our announce table. as the referee has no choice but to call this as a no contest. And now, the best douchebag in the world, our undisputed world heavyweight champion, the leader of the Nexus Elite, CM Punk, is making his way to the ring. I don't know what he could possibly have to say after what the hell he pulled at WrestleMania on Sunday against Daniel Bryan, or on Saturday, in London, against Daniel Bryan in Wembley Stadium, but nonetheless, he's gonna take the floor here. Is this piece of crap talking about Daniel Bryan and how he feels like he's the best in the world? Yeah, why did you bring back Nexus? Who could be interrupting CM Punk right now? That music sounds familiar, but nobody's coming from behind that curtain just yet. I'm honestly, after what he pulled against Daniel Bryan and dropping Daniel Bryan on his neck onto all of those ladders and the debut of Obafemi, I'm honestly surprised. Oh my God! Jeff Hardy! Jeff Hardy is making his way down to the ring to confront his longtime rival, CM Punk. Holy shit. Jeff, is that even PG? Can you even say that on TV, dude? That is true, Jeff. I do feel you on that. He has done nothing but run his mouth. As it looks like we might be having a showdown between these two in our near future. As Jeff Hardy has challenged CM Punk to a TLC match at Night of Champions. And he said, if you're too scared, I'll make it my mission to hunt the new Nexus. I wonder what CM Punk's answer is going to be here. As he just told Jeff Hardy no. And just gloats in his face. I can't believe my eyes. Man, honestly, I wonder. Oh my goodness! Kyle Fletcher! That's Kyle Fletcher! Kyle Fletcher's gonna be cashing in his Money in the Bank right now! He's getting ready to cash in his Money in the Bank on CM Punk! As he's grabbing that title, the champion doesn't know where he is right now! As CM Punk dunks underneath! Oh, and he wipes out Kyle Fletcher! And makes quick work of the Money in the Bank champion, reminding him of who the world champion on SmackDown is. As we're transitioning to our first round tag team championship tournament, as it's your favorite tag team's favorite tag team, Motor City Machine Guns versus The Revival, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, who were in the building at WrestleMania, but they didn't really make anything official until after the show, when they were told by the general manager that we were going to be having a tag team tournament, and who better to have in it than the Revival themselves, as we're getting this match underway, as Cash Wheeler and I believe Alex Shelley are starting this match. We got Chris Sabin and Dax on the apron here. The two legal men in the ring, Cash Wheeler and Alex. As Cash Wheeler strikes him over the face with a knee. Don't mind me, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? We got to roll up that good devil's lettuce. You feel what I'm saying? This is not PG. If you were under the age of 21 watching this video, I do not encourage you to indulge in the Snoop Dogg lettuce. But I'm finna chill and vibe with y'all as we commentate over this tag team match that's going to lead us to our first ever inaugural SmackDown Tag Team World Heavyweight Champions as Cash Wheeler does kick out at 1 right there, as Alex Shelley looking to have his number right here. Have him on his shoulders and drops him with a Death Valley driver in the middle of the ring. As Cash Wheeler makes it to Dax Harwood, as Dax Harwood already in the ring, but is about to get struck with a brain buster.
A truly rough blow to the head, and it seems to be the main target here.
As now Chris Sabin, with the combo of strikes right now, hits him with a lariat and gets Dax back onto his feet. As now Chris Sabin with the Irish whip and Alex Shelley with the flapjack. As the referee goes for a quick count, but Cash Wheeler makes the quick save as we only get a count of 1.
Anything up to chance there.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
As Chris Sabin with the crossface right in the corner of FTR right here.
We could see him tap.
As it doesn't seem as though Dax
Yeah, he needs
is going to make it to Cash Wheeler here, but he does escape out of this submission hold. And man, as Chris Sabin with this massive powerbomb right there in the middle of the ring.
Intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive
Irish
you to
whip
try
into
to
the
come
corner
back
of
with a
Motor
move
City
like
Machine
that.
Guns here. As they're going to make the tag here, as they're going to connect. Reverse Irish whip into a, oh my goodness, crazy combination here. As these two are going straight at it here with a quick combination of strikes. As he flips him over for the pin here. 1, 2, kick out at 2. As now these two are 2 decorated tag teams. So for these two to be the first 2 tag teams in this whole tournament, I can't imagine what the rest of this tournament could have in store here, as each round is going to be randomized, as we will be having multiple matches until we get to the finalists who will be facing each other at Night of Champions for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
And he has an answer for Shelley.
As now Dax Harwood getting Alex Shelley to his feet
Quickly hoisted him
and
up.
plants him with a power driver. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Tag made. Fresh partner in.
Motor City Machine Guns connect with the tag in here. And we got a chop block from the top middle from Brett's rope right there. As we get a super kick into a pinning combination. 1, kick out at 1 by Cash Wheeler here. Now, honestly, I can't believe that I'm having 2 of the best tag teams in almost of all time
To gain the advantage.
wrestle on SmackDown here in one of the most stacked tag team tournaments that I've ever hosted in my career.
Tag made.
As, oh my goodness, he hits him with a crucifix.
And an inverted atomic
And now Dax Harwood taking advantage here.
saving three.
Struck in the face before he could get that tag. Chris Sabin
Double chicken wing.
with the Dragon German suplex right there. Calling Dax back to his feet. And hit, went for an enziguri, but Dax read that one and telegraphed it.
What's he got planned for him? Swinging down. Coming in off the tag.
Gets out of dodge. Tags their
Is now Alex Shelley making his way back into the ring. Throws Cash against the corner. And he plants him in the middle of the ring. Doesn't go for a pin here. But Cash with the possum here. Going for the roll-up. Only a count of 1, though.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated
As
right
now, Cash Wheeler, Irish whipping him, gets the tag again to Dax.
Shoot the opponent off.
As now he trips him over into it. Elbow drop by Dax Harwood.
Beautiful teamwork.
As now we're taking this match outside, as FTR are essentially jumping Alex Shelley right here, as he flips him over for the sharpshooter on the outside, as the referee has a count of 4 right now. As I can't believe this, we're at a count of 5. As Dax Harwood, he's making Alex Shelley tap outside of the ring, but it doesn't count because it's outside. He has to roll him back into the ring. There's now Dax with the count of 8. Flips Alex Shelley over. Chris Sabin not going to go in for the save, but Alex Shelley kicks out at 1. Oh my goodness. Dax Harwood going up top. Went for a splash and missed. Alex Shelley Irish whips to the corner. Gonna get the tag. No. As Dax strikes him before he can strike first. And now Dax Harwood going to the corner as Alex Shelley kip up. But Dax already makes the tag in. Cash Wheeler's in the ring now. Oh, as he eats the enziguri. Now with the kick to the head of himself to Alex Shelley. Flipping Alex Shelley over. Going for a submission here in the middle of the ring. Looking to maybe tap him out for a second time in one match.
Using all of his power, applying this.
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
Irish whip. Taking his sweet time. Chris Sabin, the new legal man now.
Double team action now. Is it enough?
Drop kick into a suplex combination by Motor City Machine Guns.
This one could be over.
As now, oh my goodness, they're going straight to work here as Cash can strike and get out of that corner now. However, Motor City Machine Guns with the quicker offense here is Chris Sabin with that tornado DDT off the ropes and a super kick. Cash really feeling all of that super kick right there now. As Chris Sabin gets him back to his feet, Irish whips him back into the corner. Went for another tag, I'm assuming. But Cash Wheeler telegraphs it, and Chris Sabin reverses the Irish whip. Reverse! Has now going to work on that left arm of Cash Wheeler now. Just watching his man, eyeing him. It hits a drop kick into that corner. As he goes to tag in Alex Shelley here.
Just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Alex Shelley throwing him back to the corner, but he keeps fighting Cash Wheeler. No matter what happens, he keeps on fighting here.
He tags out
as Cash tags in Dex now.
And now Shelley being measured.
Dex measuring his man. Picks him up. And what goes up must come down as he hits him with that brain buster. As Chris Sabin immediately gets into the ring to break up that pin. And he's knocked out the referee too in the meantime.
Point of the knee used to great effect.
As now, Dax Harwood doesn't know what he's going to do here. The referee is knocked down. He's going to go up to the top rope again. He's measuring his man. He wants Alex Shelley on his feet now.
On the top.
Oh, is Alex Shelley with another reversal. And another lariat right there. And now, Dax Harwood with the reversal. Oh, as he catches an elbow from Alex Shelley right there. Alex Shelley Irish whips to the corner. Oh my goodness, as FTR won't go down when it comes to going to that corner. As Dax with the submission hold, sleeper hold right there in the middle of the ring. The referee's asking Alex Shelley what is he going to do. Is he going to tap? It looks like he's going to give up here. It looks like he's fading a little bit, but Dax just lets go. flips Alex Shelley over after putting him to sleep. It looks like, is that going to be enough? And FTR advance to the next round in the tag team tournament.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Now, these two teams gave us a run for our money and gave us a show of what to expect for the rest of this tournament. I'm excited for you guys to witness the next couple rounds of this tournament, as well as the bracket is still being built here. These two teams put up an amazing fight for the first round, but FTR comes out on top nonetheless and will be advancing to the quarterfinals. Well, the semifinals before the finals. But there are 2 more rounds left for them to make it through before they can possibly have a chance at naming themselves the first. Oh my goodness, we're getting word backstage that CM Punk is ambushing Jeff Hardy. As CM Punk looks to be assaulting Jeff Hardy after what Jeff said earlier about hunting him in the new Nexus, as he spikes him and drops him on his head. I can't believe that he would go this far. This is even a new low, even for CM Punk, as somebody who claims to be the best in the world, as he has Jeff on his shoulders and plants him with the go to sleep. I can't believe this. CM Punk has really lost it. As we transition to our main event, as we are going to see who will be the #1 contender for CM Punk's World Heavyweight Championship at Night of Champions. It's going to be the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, versus the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, the former United Kingdom champion, the former man who tapped out Gunther, the former United States NXT World Heavyweight Champion of the world, is going to be facing Sami Zayn to decide who is going to be the #1 contender for CM Punk's World Heavyweight Championship at Night of Champions. And now these two have met before, originally to face each other for the United States Championship, but now these two are running it back to see who is going to be the #1 contender. Oh my goodness, as Ilya straight shot the gate, hits Sami with a boot of his own, and picks Sami up and plants him. The Mad Dragon, Ilya eating a couple strikes here, as Sami with the suplex. Ilya back to his feet, as these two are going to have a collar elbow tie up here. Sami Zayn looking to take control here early in this matchup here between these two men. These two warriors going into battle, as Sami wrenching on that arm here. As you can see, Sami looking to have most of the control in this match here in this early going, as he strikes Ilya a few times here with a good combo of strikes here. Looking to drive Ilya into the corner, but Ilya reverses it and drops Sami on his back. Now these two equally matched, both have held NXT championships, both have held United States championships. As Sami with the tornado DDT, is this going to be it already? As Sami goes for the pin, one. Kick out one by Ilya Dragunov. As these two have been known to have great matches together and have been evenly matched, meeting even in that open challenge. As the referee separating these two, as Ilya strikes back. Back to that collar and elbow tie-up. As Sami with the wrench here. He's got that headlock on, as Ilya whips him into the ropes and hits him with a knee drop. As now Ilya climbing Brett's rope. Hits him with a knee strike. Flip Sammy over. 1. Oh, kick out at 1 by Sammy. Is now Sammy being lifted up by Ilya Dragunov here. Ilya seeming to feel it here now. As Sammy hits a reverse DDT now. Sammy following Ilya outside of the ring now. Grabs Ilya, but Ilya reverses and hits a German suplex outside.
Looks like he just got rocked there. And an elbow.
Oh my goodness, as Ilya just hit his head. He just hit the back of his head. As Sammy gonna capitalize with a blue thunder bomb on the outside onto that concrete. Sammy throws Ilya into the ring. Ilya hit his head pretty badly. As Sammy floats over into that pin combination here. 1, 2, kick out by Ilya. Because honestly, I thought after he went for that backdrop onto Sammy, I thought that was going to be it for Ilya. He hit his head pretty hard. As Sammy with the Irish whip and a hula kick. Sammy looking to go be the number 1 contender. 2, 3, that's going to be enough as Sammy has now... Oh my goodness, no, not again. Not again, not again. Oh my goodness, as CM Punk strikes Sammy over the head as he now knows who's going to be his number 1 contender.